Friday, November 3rd, 8:06 a.m. So I was shooting for a first light start, but I woke up probably about 5 a.m. and it was really thick fog. And look at it now. Okay, so it's been about a month since we've been out. I decided just to do a 3-day weekend, take the day off. Finally got an opportunity to do that. Hopefully that doesn't get me into too much trouble. Destination undecided at this point. So put a comment down below and guess where we're gonna head to today. I haven't decided yet, but let's see if your guesses are right. And I'll start off with this. I'm not gonna go where you probably think I always go. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Getting close to the exit for LA Harbor. Angels Gate right ahead. A little bit of traffic. We've got a little tow situation coming in. Here's our ship under tow. See the line under the water there dragging the tow line. Sometimes when these guys tow way out, you can't even, tell that there's a line. But these guys, when they get in close, they will probably hip tie to that barge and then take the barge into the dock. So as I was worried about coming out in the fog, whether I'd be fogged in or not, I can see Catalina. It's a little hazy. But the other issue that I had was lobster season and looking out for lobster pots. I see a few little buoys out here. These knuckleheads will frequently place them right at the entrance of the harbor here. All right, I think I changed my mind just to keep everyone guessing. I'm gonna go somewhere where I haven't been before in this boat. So I've been to this location before, at least a couple of times or so. Maybe or maybe not. I have an old video that shows me sailing in and or out of this location, but I've not been there on the Valiant. So I'm learning never to celebrate or declare victory until you're all tied and snubbed up or you're tied in at the dock. Here's Palos Verdes. San Pedro is down there. If you look ahead, look at this wall of fog right here. So this may impact what we want to do. We may actually throw in another audible. It's about 10 after 9, so my hope would be that this would burn off, but this looks like pretty thick fog. All right, so the question we're gonna ask now is this shit gonna burn off or not? Yep, a little too thick for me, I think. Here before 9:30, we're pulling away from that fog bank, but there might be a little bit of a breeze, so we may be just going with the fog at this point. No way to really know right now, but we're kind of headed back a little bit towards MDR. I see one boat on AIS that's towing here. He's a little ways away, and we're gonna stay well clear of anything on AIS. One of these learning moments. You get a feeling and you kind of know better and you push through and you do something anyways. Well, that's the current situation. I should have turned around sooner when I saw that fog bank, so it's not saying I could have avoided it because the fog was kind of rolling to me, but I'm gonna say it's nobody's fault but my own that I'm out in fog right now. It's not like a huge deal. The visibility is a little bit better headed this way, but it still hasn't cleared up yet. So I kind of feel like maybe I'm headed the same direction as the fog. So rather than heading westbound towards Marina Del Rey, I'm kind of headed back eastbound right now, and we will try and get a little further offshore because it looked like things were clear over towards the island, over towards Catalina. So there's a pretty good chance we're gonna wind up somewhere at the island. All right, feeling a little bit better about this. 9:46. Still a bunch of fog out there, but if I look pretty closely, I can see two ships, or a ship and a barge. I think there was one under tow. This is the Navajo. This is probably going to show up on video, but the fact that I can see it from here, and it's about 2.1 nautical miles away, certainly makes me feel better. And then this patch behind us is like completely opened up. So this is, I think by definition, dense patchy fog. We diverted towards the island. We're kind of headed towards the shipping lanes now. At least at this very moment, the ship in front of us is the main ship of concern, and expect them to pass well ahead of us as we get to the northbound shipping lanes. Not too much else on AIS, although something could creep in while we're on our way for the next mile and a half or so to the shipping lanes. All right, feeling much better about this. So this tug is about 2 miles away from us, and I believe these are two barges behind it that he's towing. It's a little bit of a train going on up in here, but we've got pretty clear visibility. That's the northbound shipping lane where they're at, and then I can make out the top of Catalina. The bad news is the fog rolled back in. We're continuing to head offshore. The good news is we're almost past the northbound shipping lane, getting ready to cross the buffer, and then past the southbound shipping lane. We don't have any contacts of concern on AIS. Didn't see anything out on radar either. Look at this, pea soup. So we've got the Catalina Express off our port quarter coming in. 25 knots in this. You think that's safe? Their CPA is about 0.48 miles. We should be seeing them any moment or hearing them. We may not even see them. So we'll know if we have a half-mile visibility or not as they come rolling through. If we don't see them, and it's less than a half-mile visibility. Well, let's look on AIS and see where the Cat Express is relative to us. It says CPA half-mile, TCPA about 12 seconds, and they should be straight abeam of us right now. I don't see them. All right, looks like Risso's dolphins and some cormorants flying through. We're about 3 miles from the island. Story of my life. 1.4 nautical miles ahead of us. Can't see anything. Pretty clear behind us for a ways. A little positive. 1.2 miles. I can see the land mass up here, at least the tall part at the top, but looks pretty thick on the water. All right. 20 afternoon, and doesn't look too bad over here at Emerald Bay. Howland's is over to port. I was thinking at one point maybe I'd go try Howland's, just because I've never pulled up in that cove, but Emerald's looking a little bit better to me right now. I can't tell if any of these guys are anchored. I could anchor there, but I'm not sure I want to anchor if it's going to be foggy, if other people are coming in. So this rock right here is Indian Rock. And then this is Emerald Bay. Guess we'll do a little drive-by, scope it out, see what we want to do from there. Pretty clear here in Emerald at this point. We got a couple of boats at anchor, so I'm not feeling the anchor situation. It could pick up a mooring. Howland's Landing, keel dragger. I was wondering if you guys had a slip open for a 40-foot sailboat. Sorry, you're breaking up on me. Did not copy. Over.
How many nights in Howland's Landing?
Let's go with one night.
You have your CS documentation number.
Yeah, the dock number is 9043219er. Over. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't copy. You're breaking up on me. Over.
Bravo 2, Howland.
Okay, I copied Bravo 2.
Landing and somebody.
All right, last part broke up on me. I have Bravo 2. I'll head over there. Over. All right, we're headed into Howland's Landing. First time here. They've got us on mooring Bravo 2, and they cut out after that. So we'll have to figure out. I'm not familiar with the moorings here, so may need to drive around a little bit, find our mooring. Looks like we might be a little bit better protected than Emerald Bay. All right, looks like this is Delta 2. I think we're clear. We're gonna come in from the starboard because our prop walks to port. May line us up a little bit better. All right, let's find Bravo 2. Well, fog added an element of stress, but that was as easy as it gets as far as tie-ups. Here we are, Howland's Landing. 2 boats on an early Friday afternoon. See Ship Rock, Bird Rock, another ship out there. And we're all snug. Time to kill the engine. We took the long cut to get here because we were going to go to Marina Del Rey. See what we did for today. 26.7. Yeah, so we threw in a few extra miles. All these cormorants and pelicans up here just came through.